All right, welcome to game number 2 on the night. We've got Sprite and Crayon ready to face off here, the 5 seed and the 12 seed. So our league champion, Crayon, against a, middle of the pack non-playoff contender in Sprite. Sprite being the newcomer to the league last year, taking over Jack's old team, was left in a rough state as far as keepers were concerned. I think he was keeping Greg Zuerlein. If that tells you anything, keeping a kicker is not ideal. We just watched the birthday boy matchup, Adam take down Conaire's team 17-10 in a defensive struggle where Harrison Smith absolutely carried that game for him. So he'll be moving on to face Wego in the next session where Conaire drops down to the Niners bracket. Sprite Crayon. Winner's going to face Joe S's team in the next round. Let's take a quick look at their teams here. So we got the Bears away, that's Crayon's team, and we got the Eagles at home, that is Sprite's team. A quick head-to-head matchup. Sprite clearly has the better quarterback play with Drew Brees. Both teams have strong offensive lines coming with them, with the Steelers and the Saints, so no real concerns there. Running-wise, Crayon's definitely got the edge with the tandem of Christian McCaffrey and Ezekiel Elliott. I believe, the way it shakes out is that McCaffrey is the regular down situation as well as the passing down situation guy, with Elliott taking the power runs. And then over on Sprite's side, we got Lamar Miller doing the base work, Duke Johnson Jr. doing the passing down work, and Nick Chubb on the power plays. So he's got a nice trio of running backs coming up here for him. From a wide receiver standpoint, you got to give the slight edge to Sprite's team. He's with Keenan Allen, Golden Tate, and Tyler Boyd being the main options here. Over on Crayon's team, he's got Julian Edelman, Marvin Jones Jr., and Cooper Kupp. So a lot of slot specialists. One of them is going to have to work the outside. Look for Marvin Jones Jr. to slide open, since he's more of a downfield threat for sure. Tight ends are fairly inconsequential, but Sprite's got the big time advantage there. Kicker wise, pretty moot, pretty indifferent here. And then defense, obviously Crayon's got the best defense in the league from last year, so enough said there. Overall, I would say with both have good offensive lines. So I think I'm going to give the edge to Crayon's team, but I think it should be close. We'll see. It should be a good game. I was actually thinking it wasn't going to be as close until I went through the rosters like that, and now I'm thinking it's going to be a pretty close one. So this will be a fun one to watch. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy, I'm waving at you boy, ran off on the...
Hello again everybody, it is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the monsters of the Midway, the Chicago Bears, and the Philadelphia Eagles. With that, let's get up to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. We're standing by for the call are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Chicago Bears. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. Leading them out is the former first-rounder from all the way back in 2004 from Miami of Ohio, Ben Roethlisberger.
We talk so often about his physical attributes. Of course, the Big Ben nickname, his ability to take hits in the pocket, his ability to extend plays and get outside of the pocket. But how about this for efficiency?
Like I said earlier, we got Roethlisberger and Drew Brees. So Ben Roethlisberger and Drew Brees is the quarterback matchup here. A couple of old guard guys behind really strong offensive lines. I would say we should see a lot of passing, but, you know, it's Madden AI, and they kind of balance things out pretty well. And, you know, both teams are capable on all types of offensive plays.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Fun fact about Crayon's roster here. He had, I think I counted 4 players that wear number 11 between Julian Edelman, Marvin Jones Jr., Carson Wentz, and I think Marquise Lee was the other one. So their numbers are all over the place. Edelman won the battle for it, and everyone else is on their own. I think I gave Jones 12, Lee 19, and then Wentz I gave number 1. And these were all kind of based on college numbers, that sort of thing.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. On the return, it's Tate. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Eagles will have it, taking over a 1st and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the first pick of the 2nd round back in 2001, and that's the veteran Drew Brees.
Total relentlessness of consistency, almost like a machine. If you watch him in practice after every throw, he resets his feet, visualizes all the other options on a play. So if he has to do it in a game, it's already there, has the muscle memory. I started calling him AI for artificial intelligence. Whatever a defense does during a game, he absorbs it and then uses it against them as the game moves on.
Ready? You waiting?
Now movement already. So a flag down here on our very first play.
False start, offense.
At home, too. Poor form, buddy.
His tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Still 1st down.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Ready? You waiting?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
On second down, Johnson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And here are the Chicago defensive starters.
Second-round pick in 2015, Eddie Goldman holds down the middle of this defensive line with some toughness, some leverage, and some personality. Understands he's going to be double and sometimes triple teamed on every snap. Does it with a smile, takes on those blockers, and opens up space for his other pass rushers. The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. From the gun, it's Breeze. Underneath for Miller. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Khalil Mack in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 14 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
In today's NFL,
holding calls don't
when you
mean
get
boo
teams
to
in
Lamar
long-yardage
Miller.
situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass.
I was actually away from the keyboard, so I don't know that for a fact it was a holding call. But 2nd and 20 means
exactly what happened on
typically
that
it's a
play.
holding call.
It was tough on them, and now instead of being in 3rd and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in 3rd and manageable. They've got a chance at a 1st down.
To throw is Breeze. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. Breeze now on 1st down. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now Breeze lost the football. But I believe it was covered by an eagle.
Yeah,
it
that was
was. And
terrifying.
Philadelphia is going to
Khalil
hold on
Mack
to the
forcing
football.
fumbles. What else is new?
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Throwing now is Breeze. It's complete to Golden Tate. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And he's going to find a man, Keenan Allen.
Breeze had 6 years to get that
A
ball
nice
out.
gain
That was
of
amazing.
21 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty
The
successful.
New Orleans
so
offensive
far.
line coming in
And I think
handy
they
right
did
there.
without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to
I didn't
want it.
offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Meanwhile, we will not get another play as time will run out on this first
Only had 2
quarter.
drives
Can't
through the
wait to
first
see
quarter,
what the
but I feel like
second
it's been pretty
quarter has in
action-packed.
store. And we're back to Philadelphia after this.
This game's shaping up to be a pretty interesting one, I
on
think.
EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Ready. We're waiting.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his
Oh my
running back.
God, Duke had the
complete.
whole middle of the
And
field to
the
work
is
with
near
there.
The 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him
I'm
easily.
digging this
And once he
Philadelphia
gets in
offense
space, it's
here.
usually a good
If the offense
matchup
keeps
for him.
moving like
2 big
this,
plays in succession.
Sprite
Not sure
could
this
just
D
win this
knows
game
what hit him,
outright.
but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
90.
Again, it's Breeze. And this is
There you go, touchdown to Delaney Walker. The game's easy if you don't make it hard.
Delaney Walker from 6 yards away. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6.
Granted, Breeze is what, 7 for 7 now?
What
He
a
hasn't missed a
great
pass
weapon.
yet.
So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
It was like 6 minutes for that drive, and it ended in a touchdown. That's very, very good. The Bears only had the quick 3 and out, right? That was their only drive, and they received to start the game. This will be interesting. Sprite's team's looking really good right now.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end
That's
zone.
fantasy keeper Greg Zerline to you.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
That stat just flashed by that the Bears have 0 passing yards. They need to get the passing game going.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down.
There you
And
go.
he's got
Perfect.
Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Speaking of converted quarterbacks, aren't the Patriots trying to do that with Danny Etling right now? I feel like he's taking snaps at wide receiver in training camp this year.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Jordy
Really
Nelson
nice
in a Bears
pickup of
uniform is so
14
strange.
yards, and it moves the sticks.
As if he didn't have enough to think about on that route, the comeback route, coming back to the football and catching it, decided to make sure he toe-tapped and kept himself in bounds.
And that was spectacular, but on the comeback route, maybe a little easier to deal with the sideline since you've got better vision of it.
I think that's a great point because you should know exactly where you're going and know how much space you have and make sure you get your feet down. But yeah, coming back to the football, I like it. Good vision.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Ben to throw again. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage. It'll be a gain of 6.
That did look a lot cleaner than Mark Ingram's from last
Everyone's
game.
got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. The catch made by Miller. And he's taken down inside the 30. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Well, sometimes
The
our
fuck?
pregame
Is that
meetings
Zach
do
Miller?
pay off,
I need to
don't they?
drop
What do
him
the
off the
guys in
depth
locker room
chart.
call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle.
Whoops.
They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
false start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the
False
snap.
start,
A good call.
offense.
They get the tackle mark. Gilbert, second-round pick back in 2011 out of Florida.
Still first down.
I think I would have to take over the Bears, and then that would like
Full start backs him up 5,
screw with
first
the
and 15.
flow of play. So I'm gonna not do that this game, but right after this game, I will drop Zach Miller down the depth
Again,
chart.
it's
Apologies.
Roethlisberger. And this is caught.
Oh, what a grab.
Spectacular one-handed grab there. Give him 30 yards there.
All right, partner, that's it. That's a video game highlight catch right there. Acrobatic, one hand, come down with the football. Look, if you and I are playing Madden right now, I'm throwing down my control. I'm done. That's it. I can't do this anymore. Yet, we see it happen just about every week. All these guys need is a chance, and they're making those types of plays, even if we don't believe what we just saw.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there. That'll bring up second down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues.
False start, offense.
Oh
And
man,
that'll be
Crayon's team has
accepted,
Zay
of
Jones
course,
too,
and that
so we
moves
have
him
5
back
players
5.
that wear number 11. I don't remember what number
Still
I gave
second
Zay
down.
Jones, maybe 17? Because I couldn't give any of them 81, because Geronimo Ellison's on the team too, and he actually wears 81. Ay, ay, ay. And I assume I needed 86 for
Things
something.
made a
That's why
little more
Zach Miller's
difficult
running around
after
there
the
at number
false
6
start
on
as
my-
they try again on second and goal.
Ugh. It's not a huge advantage having
McCaffrey
Zach Miller
following
show
the
up in 2
penalty.
tight end
And he'll be
sets. It's a
stopped just
marginal
outside
upgrade
the
over
5 at the
CJ
6.
Uzomah, so
Only a couple yards there, and
I
that's
don't
going to
really
set up a
consider
long
it
third and
egregious
goal.
enough to make this game moot,
Defensively,
but
I think
I'll
they can
definitely fix it
smell a
going forward.
stop ball right around the
If
5
Zach Miller
here
makes a
brings
huge
up
impact
third.
play, maybe
And I
we'll
think what
revisit.
they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
On third and goal, Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of
Fantasy
the
Madden
playbook trying to
rosters always
find
make me
ones that get
chuckle.
you into the end
Like,
zone, get you
Mitch
6?
Trubisky and Carson Wentz are relegated to just holding for place kickers. Like, that just seems absurd. I think Cam Newton's got that role on Gibby's team too.
And after the made field goal, here's Adam Vinatieri to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to
that was a
about
disastrous
the
return.
19-yard line.
What are you doing, Tate?
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
On first down, Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Here's Breeze. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Eagles on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but
You gotta
couldn't
catch
pick
that,
it.
Danny.
But it's now 4th down.
I mean, I guess it's
Not
still
only was the
fourth down,
call
so it's not a
spot
huge
on,
deal, but
how
like,
about the execution of that defense
you
right
get the
there?
ball at like the
Zone was
35.
absolutely
That feels
locked up
pretty
tight.
good.
He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to
Just
force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He'll look to set up his blockers. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bears take over. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got Edelman on the out route. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted.
Oh my.
Picked off by
Sprite's team just
Roethlisberger.
wants it more.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready. We're waiting.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Breeze. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Breeze. Flushed out right. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume
we finally
action.
hit our first dropped frames of the night. It was very brief, though. It's all going to be all right.
So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
After the made field goal, Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Julian Edelman stayed on his feet like 2 tackles longer than he should have.
Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And this one is incomplete.
Damn, I guess Kyle Rudolph was not as good as Brandon Cooks at full extension grabs.
50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. It's caught. Nelson. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now Roethlisberger. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime.
All right, second half, here we come.
Coach.
Looks like the Bears' offense has been more
Brandon,
productive.
thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports halftime report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far,
I think
and
the
certainly
Eagles are
plenty to
receiving
look
here,
forward
so
to
this is going to be
as the teams are right back out there
a bit
for
of a
the
test,
second half.
but we'll
so
see.
we'll
See
get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ready. Yellow lady.
Second half begins with a run from Miller. And he stopped immediately there. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Ready.
On On second down,
Oh, what's
here's
up, dude?
Breeze.
Ah!
He's going to loft
How's it
one
going?
deep left side here. And it's knocked away.
Oh man, there's a big old echo.
It's Bryce
Oh, no.
Callahan jarring the
I'm gonna
ball
have to
free
mute it.
defensively.
I'm gonna mute the game.
Oh, yeah, I think that's what you did last time. It worked pretty well.
Yeah, because I don't need to hear the recorded bullshit.
Right, yeah. Brandon
The
Gardner.
Eagles really need to convert this third down, huh? Oh yeah, they need this.
Is there an echo on your end, like
Eagles on
through
third
my
down.
microphone?
They've
Or are you good
converted
on that
3 out
front?
of 5 thus far. This is
No, that's
third and
good.
10.
I think I was hearing my own voice on the Twitch stream.
Yeah, that makes sense.
On
That's-
play
that's gonna
action.
happen.
Now
Yeah.
Breeze.
All right, cool.
And
Ooh.
that is incomplete.
Getting a hand in there, Trevathan.
Well, I've got to give him some credit there. He tried to sell the out
You
route,
must
tried to
have
sell it
ESPN or
hard,
something,
and as a
'cause
receiver, what you're
you
really
called that
trying to do
before,
is
yeah.
maneuver a defender
Sorry, I'm watching
inside
live.
to
You're
give
on like a
yourself
slight
a little more
delay.
cushion breaking to the out. But how about the defender reading it really well?
Yeah, your
not
game was
buying the
interesting, man.
fake
Like,
or
I
the
feel like neither
maneuver
offense had it
inside
together.
and getting to the sideline and
Here's
helping break
this.
up the
I
pass.
have Dak Prescott.
Yeah. But, yeah,
The
good
Eagles
point.
send
How's it gonna
out the
go?
punter now,
Yeah.
as he'll punt it away for the
That's
second
really all it
time.
is, huh?
And he fields it cleanly.
Yeah, I did not watch it all. I just got back from dinner, so
59 yards.
Nice.
Tough
How was
to do
dinner?
better than that. And
Pretty
out
good.
come the offenses
Went
they take
to
over.
parlor
So
with my
the Bears
parents,
now as they
my
get
cousin.
set for
Nice.
their first possession
Little birthday
of the
dinner
second
going on?
half. They were able
Yep.
to get the stop defensively.
Happy
Now
birthday,
a chance
dude.
to turn that into
Thank
points
you.
on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them
Who's
on
man
defense,
Drill?
get the ball back for
I don't
our
know.
offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part
Casual
remains to be
Madden-
seen, but they got the
Madden
first
fan.
part done very well.
Do people use grease
Yeah,
boards,
looks
or
like
you
it.
mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Straight in the bottom of the barrel.
I mean, that is me, right?
This 4-viewer channel really looks like something I would be interested in.
You never know.
And he'll get this
Never
one
say never,
right
man.
just shy of the
Fair enough.
45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road.
Big run by
and just
CMC
one
there.
big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right
Decent.
along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in.
The plan was my parents were supposed to go to dinner at 6, so I left work at like 4:30.
Now, the question
Assuming
is,
they'd be
will
early.
someone step up and make
I get a
that
text
play,
at
'cause that's been an issue
5:20.
for
They're
them
like,
in this game.
"We're at
Just
parlor having a
play
beer."
all the way to the 44 as they
Bastards.
try again on first down.
It's like I got home early enough, but I still like had to change and like clean my apartment a little bit. But I
Yeah.
figured we'd be coming
And he's
here
gonna roll his
eventually.
way forward to the 48. Tackle made there
They
by
would
Jordan
comment
Hicks.
otherwise.
Naturally. That's what
I
parents
call
do.
that play a success.
Especially
A
mothers.
nice inside run. Sets
No, I was
up
using my
a
dad. My mom doesn't
second
care.
down.
My dad
Oh,
Very
interesting.
solid gain on that
He's a
play.
neat freak.
The opposite for my parents.
One of his main hobbies is vacuuming.
Word.
He loves vacuuming.
That's
Now
Quite the hobby.
Roethlisberger to throw on second down.
Yeah.
And he's got Ezekiel
Whoa.
Elliott.
oh man.
A
Is
good
he
gain
finally
of
seeing the
14
field and
there
just
to
not
lose
going
a
down?
chains.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just
That's
try and
weird,
find
they
the
invited
open
my
spot
cousin.
and sit down.
Yeah, we always
I
talk
told
about
her
finding the
6
soft
o'clock.
spot in the zone. What's the
So
key
she's
to
gonna show up
doing
at
that? How do you
6.
do it?
You have to
Yeah,
read what the
best
coverage
case scenario,
is.
she'll
Is
show
it
up
too
at 6.
deep? Is it 3 deep? Because they
Not
know
knowing that
linebackers
my
are going
parents
to
are
drop.
psychos and they're gonna
What
show up
spots in the
30
field
minutes
they
early than
naturally
I
get to, and you
I mean, that's
find
on
that
them,
open
right?
space, and then you're in sync with your
Yeah,
quarterback.
well, I mean, but
He
so we
should
just
be
sat at the
reading the
bar.
exact same
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and they put the ball right on you.
It's fine.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And it pops free. The
Just gonna
collision
sit there
there
and
jarred
wait
the ball
that long
loose
and then
brings
just
up
throw a check
second
down.
down.
Even without a
To a
ton
guy
of
getting
pressure in
double
his
stuffed.
face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're
Boo.
playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Did you watch Hard Knocks last night?
I did not yet. I'm waiting for Erin because I feel like she would want to see that.
2nd and 10. It's
I've never watched Hard Knocks
Roethlisberger
before.
once more. A dump off to Elliott.
Based on what I've read,
And he's going to get this
my gut feeling
inside
is
the 30.
This is gonna be a good season.
That's what you know Rob's high school friend David?
Well, it's tough to be a defender in
Sure.
today's NFL because
Alright,
there's
yeah,
so many
that's what he
things
was
to account
saying.
for in
He
today's
was like,
passing game.
it took 45 minutes to actually get to Richie Incognito. And I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah.
It's Richie
They brought him in
Incognito.
at the end. I was like, oh yeah, he's in there too.
Yeah. Sounds like
He's
this is
acting,
quite...
he's acting super normal and super positive, but like a little bit too normal and too positive.
Yeah. Like, you know there's something behind it. I
Maybe
feel
he's
like
a changed person, or maybe he's just really overcompensating.
I think he's just overcompensating. I haven't seen any of it, but I'm going to assume he's overcompensating.
And a lot of the comments were about it. It's like, oh my god, I forgot how giant of a human being he is. Like, he's talking like Antonio Brown, who's like 6 foot.
Yeah.
And he's just like a full head above him.
Oh my god.
And like 3 times as wide. I think he was wearing pads and Antonio Brown might not have been, so like look even more.
Oh yeah, totally. Oh, yeah, Antonio Brown fucking froze his feet off.
That's the story.
Yeah.
In the first episode, they don't get to that yet. They just say he's injured because of his feet. And they don't really have a reason. But now the story is that a cryotherapy thing.
Yeah, cryotherapy. He went in without the proper footwear, so now he has frostbite in his goddamn
Yeah, I also
feet.
just sent a Twitter thread by someone who may or may not be a doctor. They said they were a doctor. And they were like, yeah, that's not frostbite, that's something else.
Okay. That makes sense, because it didn't look like frostbite, but all the reports were echoing frostbite, so I was like, well, I'm not a doctor. Someone probably confirmed
And
this.
it's like, yes, the cryotherapy thing's super cold, but you're not in there long enough to get frostbite.
That makes sense. So what happened? Like, it just like fucked with his feet?
Someone was trying to say like he had like a fungal infection or like trench foot or some other weird shit. I don't know how you get that, but
licking their
I guess it would make sense.
dish in one fell swoop.
I don't know what you'd lie about it.
You did. That line's not eating tofu. I'll tell you that
I mean,
much for free.
You know, misinformation, and then it spreads like a wildfire.
Yeah, maybe.
It just takes one person to just infer something incorrectly.
And Vinatieri's kick is good.
John Gruden is as entertaining as you'd expect.
Nice. I mean, he had a pretty successful TV career for a while, so I'd expect that.
Yeah, but now he can drop as many F-bombs as he wants. And say whatever he wants.
Oh, that's perfect.
And he likes to swear, so.
So, yeah, you missed it, but I was doing a quick breakdown of the teams involved. I said that your team was probably good enough to make the semis. Yeah. I picked Crayon's team for this one, but it's looking like I'll be wrong.
Oh, it's a close game.
Yeah, it's close. When I went through the pregame overview, I was like, oh, this is a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And we spotlight Keenan.
I really like how they added more of the like specialist offensive positions this year. Because now it's like your team utilizes 3 running backs in different scenarios, which is pretty sweet.
Why is that?
Because it's Melvin Gordon's like the best overall like all-around running back, so he's on like the normal plays, and then like receiving back you have James White, so he does that, and then like when it's clearly a power run, you got Derrick Henry to do that.
Wasn't my... I was looking at my roster.
They'll start out on the ground.
I guess I was getting thurned off by the 3DRB, third down back.
Yeah, that's what they call it in the game.
So that's like a receiving back?
It's just a receiving back, yeah.
Okay. So I'm thinking like third and short, which would be Henry.
Right, you would think that would be Derrick Henry. No, I think they're thinking like 3rd and 10.
Yeah. Passing down.
Yeah, they should just call it like receiving back or satellite back or something.
Breeze to throw on second
That's
down.
the nomenclature they've been going with for years. Oh! INT, baby! Ooh. Oh, man. New life. Breathe into this game. I'm actually shocked Sheriff McManus is even seeing the field. I thought he was so far down the depth chart.
Like, who the fuck is Sheriff McManus?
He was the dude who showed up when Bryce Callahan broke his ankle. So it's like he's that level of backup.
He's down there.
He's probably only in like dime packages or something.
Bryce Callahan broke his foot and Eddie Jackson was out too.
Yeah, and so like Sheriff McManus showed up.
That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they
this
don't
could be
even
the
want to see
comeback,
the
man.
field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that
sure.
ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So they'll come up
Jordy
first and 10 now
Nelson
from
wearing
the
a Bears
33.
jersey.
It's so weird, right?
Yeah.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger.
Slang it, Ben.
Completing it here to
That'll
Marvin
do.
Jones. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Do you care about spoilers for Hard Knocks?
Not really. I'm sure the way it gets there, it's good on its own.
Well, there's a clip where Antonio Brown, he's not practicing because he's hurt. His kids are at the practice, and they're all like 2 or 3 years old.
Sure.
And one of them goes like, "Where's Roethlisberger?" And Antonio Brown has explained that Derek Carr is my quarterback now, and they just like keep saying Rob. You can't really hear the kid, but like they have the subtitles on or whatever. And it's like, he just keeps asking where's Roethlisberger.
Oh, that's so funny.
He's not my quarterback. Derek's my quarterback.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings
They're like,
that
we
they
don't get
needed
it.
to account for
Where's
him
Ben?
on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So
for
how
their
does a
whole
guy
life.
like him get
Yeah,
that wide open?
that's all I knew.
Usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But
This is
bottom
looking
line
like
is, no matter
high
what,
probability
you
of
have
end
to
zone
know where
time.
he is and cover him on every play.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call. Fourth quarter. I was about to say en route to Marvin Jones.
And that is going to
Spider 2 wide banana.
Spider 2 wide banana.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA
We only have 2
Sports.
viewers now.
Oh, see you, Mandrell.
And welcome back.
Unless
We
he's
are
one of
in
the viewers.
City of Brotherly Love, Philadelphia. It's Bears football, but they
No,
trail
it's like
on
he's
the
moved on.
scoreboard as we
Good for
get
him.
set to bring you the fourth quarter.
I mean, if I were a casual observer, I would not be watching that.
Be like, okay, there's no one playing here.
Only way
Yeah,
to get
it's
the
like,
lead
okay,
here,
I'm
of
just gonna watch
course,
the
with a
computer play.
These
touchdown.
rosters
And
are
that's what they're
fucked.
gunning
These
for
rosters
on
don't make
first
any
and goal.
sense.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And that'll move him a little
Like I set all
closer
this
as he
stuff
takes
up
it from
more
the
just
7
for like
down to the 4-yard
in case
line.
some casual shows up and wants to know what the hell's going on.
They went to a nickel defense, and
But I
that's
don't
a
expect
surprise
anyone to
this
actually get
close
like
to the goal line.
invested in it.
Because
You know.
ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
This is quite a funny story. Jalen Ramsey says he used to DM opponents' girlfriends before college games.
Blown up behind the line of scrimmage.
Reported by TMZ, of course.
Naturally. I mean, that's a very Jalen Ramsey thing to do.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out.
Top comment on Reddit is, he said he drew the line and stopped in the NFL because people got wives.
Good for him.
Not only that, got him for a loss.
A man of strong morals.
And one of the reasons they lead in the fourth quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't it?
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Well, this is a run. Unless play action post to the tight end.
Here's
Oh,
Elliott.
Oh my God.
This one in
Untouched.
for the Bears touchdown.
Ooh, he walked right in. Down there.
Ezekiel Elliott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have
Zeke
taken
time,
the
baby.
lead here in the
Fun
fourth
fact,
quarter.
Zeke could be kept this year.
I wonder if he changed
first round
anything on
value.
his play sheet, or they just executed better.
So like
'Cause
if
they had
Crayon
two
does well in
previous
this tournament,
drives
he could
that
just
ended
take
in
last
field
pick and
goals.
then keep
Before
Zeke.
this one, they finally were able to put into
Yeah,
the
but
end
then
zone.
Zeke could just hold out and not play.
Right, so
Speaking
that's
of the
the
offensive coordinator
downside.
might
I
be
think we'll
using
have clarity on
formula
that
going
before
forward.
the
It worked
draft,
there.
like whether he's
Worked
going to
very
actually hold
well.
out or not.
He and his field general
Man,
in pretty good
he
sync
could pull a
right now,
Le'Veon
just
Bell
moving the
and
ball
just be
well.
like, Willy won't he?
Yeah, but like
Now an
you'll
important
know
extra point
closer
here
to the
stretch
draft like
this
how far
lead
away
to
we
a
are
field
before
goal.
the holdout, right?
That's what we thought last year. Oh no, yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back.
Yeah, that went well for me, right?
Yeah.
Thank God I picked up Connor. I would have been just dead in the water otherwise.
Yeah, I don't know if any of the Cowboys' other running backs have as big of an upside as Connor did.
Not really. They got a couple rookies that I like, but no one that's like second year or higher. No veterans that are anything interesting. I mean, just by way of running behind that offensive line and in that offense, there's upside, but it's not going to be like Connor levels of production, right? It's going to be like replacement levels of production.
Yeah.
But in a good situation.
Vinatieri out there to kick this one away.
Maybe my boy Tony Pollard becomes a household name this year.
That's fielded in the end zone. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further.
Is that a
flag
face mask?
in there as well. Let's see what this is.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Bryce, you can't be doing that.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all.
5.5 minutes, down 3. What you
Having
got,
poise
Drew?
This stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's
That's
Allen.
roughly how you want to start this drive.
It's across
A
midfield.
lot of yards at once.
Great way to
Classic
start
Bears
the
game.
drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put
My
the ball
sunburn
on the
from
receiver
last
before
weekend.
any defender can step up and fill it.
Woof.
Did it well there.
Oh, dude, mine's not
Executed
great
crossing route.
either. Like, I'm already peeling on my face, which is fine. None of it really hurt that much. But, like,
Oh,
the tops
I
of my
hurt.
feet,
I hurt so bad.
the tops of my feet are still bright red.
Breeze now.
Surprisingly, my feet are
10 of
fine.
16 throwing the football.
Nice.
It's first
Yeah, my
and
feet
10.
got destroyed.
But pretty much the reverse jersey tan.
Ooh,
So everywhere that is not normally covered by a jersey
Shotgun now
is like
for Breeze.
was bright red, extremely painful,
It's Tyler Boyd.
and now like my shoulders are blistering and feeling really bad.
oh yeah, because you said that, like, you're going to even it out, right?
And a nice gain
Yeah,
of
'cause I was
21 yards.
fucked up. The whole day's a blur, man.
Yeah, understandably.
Great start. Two
Got
nice
home.
plays in the
I fell
first
asleep.
game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Jody texted me while I was sleeping. Moved up sushi a half hour. And as I wake up, I think she was already there. I walk over there. They'd already ordered their like first round of sushi. And I polished off like 30 or 40
Straight
pieces.
completions
And
here in
then
this second half.
went home and
First
then
and
Damn,
10.
boy. Well done.
I couldn't even sleep. I kept waking up. It was terrible. I wanted to just like lay down and be asleep for 16 hours.
Here's Breeze.
Yeah, it never goes that way when you want to do
Johnson
it.
with a
Oh.
I
completion.
fell asleep at like 6:30.
And they'll bring him down
I woke
at
up.
the
It's like
13
dark out. I'm like, oh man, it's probably 3 in the morning. It's 9:30. What the fuck?
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight
Go back to
spots.
sleep. Wake up again. It's like, oh yeah, now it's probably 4 a.m. It's like it's 11.
Gutsy type of a throw.
That's
I
brutal.
looked at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big
And
of a
every time I
deal.
moved, everything hurt. So I was
So
sunburned.
second in inches after that first
Yeah.
down completion went just shy of the marker.
Worth it though.
Yeah, worth it.
Had a good time.
Nice. Yeah, me too. It was fun. Oh, Nick Chubb time, baby.
A give. This is Chubb.
Did
And
exactly
he'll go
what he
down
needed to
here
do.
at the 12-yard line.
One rush, 1
Only a
yard.
gain of a yard there, but
got
it
the
indeed
inches.
gets him a new set of downs.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and then a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Later.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow lady.
On on 1st and 10. Here's Breeze. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They showed off a nice juke
That was
in the
a very
defender
effective
before the
draw
next
play.
wave could bring him
Oh my
down.
goodness.
9 yards on the
Yo,
pickup
Duke
there.
Johnson getting more usage here than he did all last season.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Be back.
I will be right back.
Here we go, 3rd and 1.
Gut.
Gut check time on both sides.
This is a prime time moment.
Yeah, I can't leave right now.
3rd and 1 on the 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
Yeah, that's a first,
They'll be
right?
marked inches short.
I don't know.
No gain
Oh,
on
it's
the
not.
play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
Thought Duke had
That
it.
was a terrific job by the defense stopping them on 3rd and short. But sometimes you get some visual cues from the offense, because when they're going in short yard situations, you might see the offensive line come in tighter together, a little more shoulder to shoulder, trying to wedge a hole in the middle. They didn't get it done on that play.
So on now is Greg Zuerlein in a pressure situation. This is less than an
You're really
extra
gonna kick
point, just
this?
a 19-yard attempt.
Don't do that.
Oh, that's Mike McCarthy dude right there.
Don't do that to us. Oh
Time for a
no.
break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
I didn't think Doug Peterson liked playing for the tie.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
So it's Eagle
4th and inches.
football
Just
here
have
as we
Breeze
get
fall
you
over.
reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And Zuerlein's kick is good.
Hooray, tie ball
And we
game
are
with
all
2 minutes
tied
left.
here in the final stages.
Really just opening the door for
So
the
big
Bears to
kick
just
to
outright
get this
win.
back to even. Now the worry is,
That's
did you leave too much
that's
time
definitely
on the
some Mike
clock? Because
McCarthy
another
calling
field
right
goal
there.
the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly
Nah,
right. You
dude,
didn't get
Parkey
to
made it through.
overtime
You guys
yet. So
won.
now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play
As we know,
defense
Parkey's
and
your
just give
kicker.
up big chunks of yardage in front of you.
Yeah, he's not wearing a
But
Bears
anyone
jersey.
behind you, so you sit right on the line
Seems to
between
give
the
kickers
two,
the yips.
play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Hasn't like all the kickers at camp just sucked?
They've been marginal at best. I mean, what are you gonna do? There's like no elite kicking talent available.
Set to go now with the kickoff.
Once you're past the elite kickers, it's all kind of just
cesspool,
right?
Why you fucking pay Robbie Gold and keep him here until he dies?
You won't hear an argument from me.
I'm
not the
Most of the
GM.
people in Chicago.
Yeah.
Like, you cheap motherfuckers. The one guy who's been consistently good on his team for the past decade, let him walk.
Bye-bye.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
All right, I'll be right
When you
back.
start plotting
Okay.
for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That one goes for 24 yards.
Damn.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Caught by Nelson left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Roethlisberger now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to work his way down to the 16. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
All right, looks like I didn't miss too much. 2nd and 1, clock is stopped. 2 timeouts for Philadelphia.
Quite a nice pass to a large white dude who I assume was a tight end.
Was it, what number?
82.
Oh, yeah, Kyle Rudolph.
Yeah, it was a nice little seam route.
Ah, beautiful. Oh, we're on the attacking 16. Holy shit, I missed a lot.
It was a big old chunk.
That's kind of like the play that won Crayon the championship. The old Hail Rudy.
Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey.
Absolutely decimated Rob.
Down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And now we're going to get a timeout here by the defense.
Yeah, I hit him.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Oh, you have him in the Dynasty League, right?
Dynasty League.
Yeah, nice. Dude, CMC's my dude.
So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready.
Alright, what you got? They need to kill some clock. Oh yeah, there you go. Kill the clock. Oh man, they're making it so they could just like run into big dudes and then also get a set of downs.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and
how does he have that much free running room?
I have no idea. This close to the goal line too. Oh boy. Oh nice. Good pause while he was presenting. Oh, yeah, murder.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Michael Bennett. Weird seeing him wearing a jersey properly.
That's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Why does he usually use belly shredded or something?
No, he usually has the shoulder pads like super high up. So
oh yeah, he wears like really little pads.
Yeah. And the jersey's like on the top of his shoulders instead of in his arms.
Gotcha.
Didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run.
Don't care for it.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
What is that Bears timeout?
Stop them with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
It was like super delayed.
Yeah, well, they have 3 of them.
Yeah, but like what? What in the AI says, oh, if this is the exact situation, there's 31 seconds, call it timeout.
We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
Who knows, man? It's become sentient, but it's stupid.
Oh, yeah, they can just run the clock and kick the field goal and win. That's what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
So why are they calling timeouts?
I don't know. What was a play clock at?
I don't know. Probably not too low.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Oh!
We've got movement.
Well,
I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out.
False start.
Flag.
Offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Hold it. Where's Aaron at?
Austin, Texas.
Oh.
She
For work?
flew out, yeah, for work. She flew out this afternoon. She's going back Friday afternoon.
Nice.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9.
House to myself for 2 days. What are we doing? Streaming Madden.
Grab cakes and football.
And they go the wrong way on this one.
Pretty much.
Losing yardage back at the 12. They lost
That's
two.
not what you wanted either.
Fourth.
We can't be totally sure that
That's not a good stale on for Ezekiel Elliott.
No, I mean, CMC's getting most of the work, right?
In order to kick the field goal.
He's only
Guess
just
that
coming
makes
out on
sense.
power plays.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is indeed good. And they've come
be the
in
ball
here
game.
and stolen one on the road. A road
All right,
win
so
in the
with that,
National
Crayon
Football
beats
League.
Sprite,
Charles, you
16 to
never take that
13.
for granted, no matter
Crayon
who
will
you're playing, no
advance to
matter
the
where you're playing.
quarterfinals
You
to play
take it
against
and you
Joe.
run with it. And you know you
S.
prime the pump
Joe
all
time.
week in your own home facility.
Joe?
No one
S.
thinks we can do
Joe?
this.
S.
Only people
Yeah,
who
something
believe
said
are
that.
right
Humongous.
here in this room.
Watermelons.
And then you go on the road,
Yeah, I said that
band
very
together
text-to-speech
and get it
like.
done.
Backyard baseball style.
Yeah, for real. So Crayon moves to the quarterfinals. Sprite will drop down to the Ninals, and he will face Conair from last game's loser, in that bracket. Yeah, I guess that's really all there is to say about that. That was a great one-hander grab by Cooper Kupp there too. That was like the only reception he had all game. Oh, yeah, Zeke got that touchdown. That's a great stat
So
line.
that'll do it for my partner, Charles
I think
Davis.
it's like 3 rushes,
the
5
best
yards, 1
crew in
touchdown.
the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This
Did
has
what
been
he
a
had to do, man.
presentation of the NFL on EA
That's just
Sports.
utter dominance in the stat columns.
With that, we say so long from Philly.
Are you doing all 4
Yeah, I was gonna do the 4 tonight.
pigtails?
The what?
Pigtails. That's what they used to call them at wrestling tournaments.
Oh, I've never heard that. But it makes
It's like
sense. Yeah, it's
Kind
like the
of
hang
a
off.
feed into an unmatched round kind of thing,
Yeah, that makes sense.
which we have 4 of.
Yeah. So, quick jump to the bracket. Just to quickly reiterate, Crayon advances to play Joe S in the quarters, and Sprite will drop to the Ninals, which I need to fix what this looks like. What am I doing? I will fix this on the fly. Everyone can watch me do it in real time. There we go. Sprite slots right in there to play against Joe C. Conair. And scene.